Good morning, Dubai. It is Thursday morning. This is the Lovin Dubai show with me, Casey.
And I'm Parth. Nice to meet you.
And we run through the top stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. And of course, our big, sorry about that, that was my phone. Our top story for you today, Dubai is set to roll out trackless trams.
And people are sharing videos of packed street outside GITEX.
Emirati businessman pens an open letter to Donald Trump offering to help rebuild Gaza.
And Dubai influencer Youmi got a Hermès bag for her first home cooked meal. I couldn't even say it properly.
She's onto something. Someone else who's onto something. We're going to be joined by an amazing 12-year-old who's sparking a community movement of gratitude in the UAE. Truly inspiring stuff. That interview is coming up at about 8:50.
So in today's rapid weather report, it's mostly sunny with temperatures ranging from 28 to 35. So in my opinion, the weather is still very hot.
Yeah, it's still a bit sticky.
Yeah.
We have Parth joining us on the show. Good morning.
Good morning.
And so, do you think we're different generations, me and you?
Very. That's what I think. No, I didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean it that way. Yeah, like we are.
Do you know how much I spend pumping into my face for you to not say that?
No. Yeah, we are like.
Go on.
No, I'm saying, yeah, I mean, I can't even like put it clean, like in a proper
We're different
way.
generations.
Yes, we are, yes, exactly.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It has different connotations. Okay, and so I think it's good for both of us to give a different perspective on this story.
Okay.
And so the Danish Prime Minister, she's a new Prime Minister, and she is saying that they're going to ban social media for under 15-year-olds in the country. What are your thoughts?
I agree with it. To a certain extent, like, I'm not saying that kids under 15 should not be using technology at all. They can use it for learning, and obviously because everything is becoming digital and like tech-driven, schools and like wherever they learn, they can help them in that way. But I do not think they should be on social media. You can use your phone for a calculator, but don't use it for Instagram. That's my opinion. And this is coming from someone who got a phone when he was 9 years old.
You had a phone when you were 9?
Yes.
For what?
I used to play games on that, Angry Birds and all that.
Wow.
I use it for games. See, like if they can use it for games, like put some child lock, like limited time, whatever it is. But like I honestly don't think they should be on social media as much. For their own good. And for everyone else's own good as well.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I think we love social media, but I think you have to go into social media with a strong lens. I'm not sure you have to be aware of what it might throw at you and the different narratives you're seeing.
Because there are so many things. It's not just like it's not just them being on YouTube and watching like some like kid music videos or like whatever it is. Like it can also completely warp their perception of how things are. Like they could see some of their friends in a different situation going on like vacation, same like how we feel.
Yeah.
But like because they are still developing, they might not understand like the gravity of different situations.
So true.
And then they might just go to their parents and then they might start cribbing, or then they'll feel a bit down about themselves because
everything is terrible when you're 15.
Yeah, yes.
Anyway.
Like you could put up a post of anything and you cannot control where that post goes. If you put up a post saying that you should do better in life, you're not succeeding, a 14-year-old could see that and then feel bad about himself.
So true. I'd like to ask any parents in the room? Kirby? What age are your kids?
13 and 10.
And so 13 and 10, are they on social media? And are you allowing them to be on social media? The schools want them to be on social media?
That's what I'm saying. The schools are making it more like tech driven and all that.
No, there's a difference between social media and like a school wanting you to have an iPad.
No, they are using like Facebook. And then they are chatting also on the messengers, students with the teachers.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
Even in WhatsApp.
That's very interesting. But there's WhatsApp.
Yeah, WhatsApp makes sense
a
because
form of communication that's not going to cause anxiety in teenagers. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's the Instagrams and the TikToks and the Facebooks that I think.
And anything with like a social feed.
Exactly.
Because WhatsApp is just a chat.
I don't know. I agree with you from what you said at the beginning part. I think we were so lucky. I had a phone as well from, I think, the age of 11, but it was a communication tool that had Snake on it. Loved it.
Yeah, same,
for games.
Same.
And so, but it didn't have what kids need to deal with now, which is social media. And I would massively encourage a countrywide ban because it's too hard for parents to do it alone.
Yeah.
If other kids in the school have this and have that, and
it becomes a complete comparison game, and it just causes so many things. Like, it's better to just like ban it and not deal with it. Rather have your kid cribbing about just that than cribbing about different things at once. That's my opinion. And also screen time.
Sorry?
Screen time. Just like, you should not have that much. Just go play football outside or something.
Yeah, true. But I think that's like, I would always say that, but then my sister has 3 kids under the age of 6, and it's like, it's a jungle. And if you could have a moment's of peace for screen time, like I can't judge her for that. So they all have iPads. Let's jump into new tech. Announced at GITEX. Dubai is set to roll out Trackless Trams. It's gearing up for a major transport upgrade. The city's self-driving trackless tram system. This is according to new information shared by a senior RTA official. They told the Khaleej Times at GITEX Global 2025, which of course is happening right now, that the comprehensive study for the rollout will be completed by mid next year, or as early as the first quarter of 2026.
These next-gen eco-friendly trams are designed to ease congestion and connect directly to the Dubai Metro, supporting the city's goal of making 25% of all transport smart and driverless by 2030. Unlike traditional trams, including the Dubai tram, the new system won't need new tracks. Instead, it follows a virtual track using advanced navigation tech like optical sensors, GPS, LiDAR.
I really want to understand more about that because I cannot visualize a trackless tram.
Yeah.
And so although you've explained it very nicely there,
Yeah.
I still need to see it.
Same.
And so each tram, once it rolls out, will have 3 carriages carrying up to 300 passengers. It will run at speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour, which is much faster than the current Dubai tram that we know in Dubai Marina, which runs at an average of 20 kilometers per hour. Very interesting. They'll also be battery powered, which is amazing, covering up to 100 kilometers on a single charge, which is almost the distance between Dubai and Abu Dhabi.
Wow, and since there's no need to lay the physical rails, building these virtual tracks leaves a much smaller environmental footprint and reduces operational costs. It's basically a smarter and a greener step towards Dubai's transport future.
We love all of these updates. Like, I think we are going to talk about kind of like the busyness on the roads with GITEX, but even every small step that the RTA is doing is to encourage less cars on the roads, and the work that they're doing is phenomenal. This is another story behind us. They were talking about smart cars at GITEX down there as well, and it's all about awareness of the roads, AI infrastructure to improve traffic, which is amazing.
So I had spoken to an official at GITEX yesterday. I was there, and I basically spoke to an RTA official. And he was speaking all about like how we're going to help traffic, and they have all these different things coming out, like sensors for your car, sensors for if someone is walking and then a car can go by and literally sense if that person has a residential violation or not. So they have all these different things. So basically they have like a car. It's like it has sensors and stuff on it. It's not driverless. There will obviously be a driver. But if it walks, if it's like, it's not like a normal police patrol. It will go in those areas. But if you're someone with a residential violation and you just happen to walk in an area and that car goes past you, the radar just through your face scan will be able to recognize, and it'll alert the police inside the car that he or she has a violation. and obviously it'll not be very pretty for the person that's walking there.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
and
very
and they also
interesting.
have like tunnels which like capture your car's like scans, and then just being in that tunnel without having to do anything, just stop your car in that, and then there are different sensors which will like basically give you a diagnostics of your car.
You know what is interesting is scary futures coming, internally screaming, but also all of these upgrades are what will continuously make us safe.
Yeah, it's
people
much
who are
safer. It is much
law-abiding
safer.
citizens. The UAE is constantly on the lookout for perpetrators, and this will be an easier way to find them. Can I
Yes.
put a silly would you rather question to you, speaking of the trackless
Go for
trams? And maybe to you guys as well. So trackless trams are coming, thinking about the metro. On your commute day,
Okay.
would you rather, every single day,
Okay.
20 minutes standing, squished like a sardine, surrounded by people's armpits? 20 minutes every day standing.
You just
Or-
have to go in detail.
I'm not going to go into, I feel like the smell is wafting without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
Or an hour commute every day, an hour there and back, but you get to sit down.
Honestly, every day standing would make me tired. Would make me feel a bit tired to a point. I think I would choose sitting.
For an hour.
Yeah, why not?
Ooh.
I would because
Because that's 2 hours of your day versus 40 minutes of your day.
yeah, but then it's the mental thing. It's that every time you go like to work or from work, you'll always just be like, oh man, in the morning you'll have to rush, and then in the evening you'll have to be like, well, I just have to bear the crowd for the next time, and then you don't even know if you're gonna get a seat in like your next public transport. Maybe you'll have difficulty in finding a taxi. Maybe you have to walk back home.
No, but this is like it's one or the other.
Yeah, sitting.
Sitting.
At least you'll be calm. You can like nicely just sit. People take books. You can like just listen to music or just like sit. You know, just like don't do anything.
I would go standing.
The thing
Hands
is,
down.
it's a lot of hustle and bustle when standing. I am used to standing, but it's just that nobody.
Everyone fends for themselves.
It's everybody. For
It's all
themselves.
that.
It's everybody for themselves.
Yeah.
You will be pushed. You will be shoved. You cannot.
But
stand.
isn't there something a bit like rewarding about that?
There is, after a certain point, it is, yeah.
Okay, no, someone I don't take the metro. Someone who's taking the metro every day is going to hit me for that.
Yeah.
I think I would rather the shorter amount of time during the commute.
Because I'm also I'm thinking in like everything. I'm thinking of the entire scenario. If you're going to be standing, imagine the rush that's going to be there when you get to the station. Imagine like the crowd control and everything.
Yeah, I see
You
what
might
you
have
mean.
to stand on the platform and miss 2 or 3 trains because
You're going beyond the would you rather. It was 20
No,
minutes standing,
I'm-
sitting for an hour. But speaking of standing, we have big news as to the uptake of people attending GITEX this year.
Yeah, so people are sharing videos of packed streets outside GITEX. The streets around Dubai World Trade Center have been packed with people streaming in from all over to catch the world's biggest tech event. And though the crowds are big, the whole thing is moving surprisingly smoothly. And here are just some numbers to back it up. This year's GITEX Global is pulling in over 6,800 exhibitors from 180 countries, more than 400 government entities, and expected to attract upwards of 200,000 visitors.
Well done, GITEX and the team pulling it off. Now, people have been sharing videos all over social, showing the streets at, speaking of metro, that was not an intended segue, sharing streets outside Dubai World Trade Center at the end of the day with thousands of people making their way out. The turnout was truly incredible this year, easily one of the biggest yet.
Here's the cool part. Number 1, that's my video. Number 2, even with those huge crowds, the RTA handled it like pros. They sent empty metros to help manage the flow, and because it was so busy, the visitors didn't even have a chance to scan the Nol cards at the station. It was all about keeping things moving slowly.
Well
and
done to
smoothly.
the
So
teams to get
basically,
200,000 people through the doors there.
I was there, and it was packed. When I tell you it was packed, it was packed. Which is why I'm giving you the answer of the would you rather. I would rather sit. Okay. We went in the station and they had all the staff from the RTA and they just told us to move along. And there was announcements in the station that please don't scan your Nol cards, please don't tap your Nol cards, just keep moving. And after
That is amazing.
Yes.
That would never happen in another country because it would be like, no, we have to get everyone through. So basically, it didn't really matter. Everyone was going through regardless. They were just getting the cats through.
Everyone's going through.
Shout out RTA.
Regardless, and at the stations because obviously you'll have the thing of, okay, if I'm not scanning my card here, what happens if I go to the next station? When I reached to my destination, the station there also had multiple staff standing right near the barriers where you tap your cards. And you just had to be like, hey, I came from World Trade Center. And they're like, no problem, just tap your card.
Amazing.
And that's it. And nothing else. It was like you tapped your card before, but you didn't.
In some countries, you kind of get a computer says no response for logic, but that was a logical step that made it quicker.
It was very smooth. Every metro where there was like a crowd, there would be two metros after it, which were completely empty. And in the station, everyone was just clapping and cheering whenever they saw that the metro was empty.
I love that.
It was amazing. It was so nice to see. And yeah, obviously RTA keeping everything flowing really smoothly. Within like 20 minutes, I went from like being in that crowd to being in the metro and then just reaching my next stop. It was amazing.
That's amazing, considering the number of people.
Yes.
They kept it running smoothly. Let's jump into our next story. Emirati businessman pens an open letter to Donald Trump offering to help rebuild Gaza. Khalaf Ahmed Al-Habtour, founder of the Al-Habtour Group, has written to the United States about the UAE's ability to help rebuild Gaza.
So, with decades of experience in global construction, Al-Habtour, along with a team of engineers and economists, has offered to serve as consultants to rebuild Gaza from the ground up. So,
there is a three-phase proposal starting with providing immediate housing for the people of Gaza and progresses into large-scale construction projects, job creation, and the establishment of a transparent governance system. This is incredible.
Yeah.
This isn't just an open letter. Like he's marked out a plan because what's happening is Donald Trump is looking for candidates to lead the Transitional Gaza Authority. And Khalaf Abtour is saying, look what we've done here in Dubai. Yeah. We are the people to do this. He's got the money. He's got the will. He's such an amazing supporter of the Palestinian people. And so I hope this is heard and it could then give some hope following the absolute devastation that's happened.
Yeah, it's a very good initiative that's being carried out. Obviously, it's not something which is easy at all. It's a lot of people, even those who have money, like not targeting anyone, but they would obviously not want to get into all this because of all the trouble that can come to them. And the fact that he's taking this initiative is just simply amazing, and that it just shows the sheer power that a person is willing to give just to help other people and build homes for families and for people that have been completely displaced, have lost loved ones and so on.
Let's just hope of the 1.9 million people who have been displaced from their homes since October 7th due to the genocide that took place, that this could provide some amount of hope and that they are able to return to their proper rightful homes.
Yes.
Let's jump in to our next story, a little bit on the lighter side.
So, Dubai influencer Youmi got a Hermès bag for her first home-cooked meal. So, Yomna Khoury, or as everyone knows her as Youmi, just had the ultimate newlywed moment. She posted a video unboxing of a Hermès bag that her husband, Gurhan Khizlos, gifted her, and it was apparently a reward for cooking her first home-cooked meal. That is setting the bar exceptionally high.
Exceptionally high, hubby. The video shows she's all smiles as she unwraps the gift, clearly very surprised, maybe even a little emotional by the whopper gift.
So the fans were quick to jump into the comments, half joking that they're heading to the kitchen immediately and half just swooning over the gesture.
I showed this to my husband yesterday. And he was, yeah.
Of course you did.
Of course. And he was like, well, maybe you should go and cook a meal and we'll find out. I was like, so, excuse me, he does the cooking in all fairness to him. So an Hermès bag, I'm not trying to call Parth out here, but before the show, I asked you.
Yeah.
Oh, I could be wrong. Okay, no. How much is a typical Hermès Birkin? And you thought...
I have no idea over this. It's just a guess figure because of the brand. I think 10,000 dirhams.
Yeah, so the brand.
And she asked me very clearly, you mean in dirhams? I'm like, yeah, in dirhams.
It's of all the brands, my understanding is it's like the elite, and you can't even get these. Even if you have the money, you can't get them. And so I've had to Google because I know they're extortionate. An Hermès Birkin typically cost $10,000 to $15,000.
Oh.
Which we're looking at like 50K.
Yeah.
She's onto something. She's onto something. I mean, Youmi, I'd be cooking, I'd be baking, I'd be making breakfast, I'd be making lunch, I'd be making snacks for the road if that's what it was going to get me. I could become a chef. I really could for that level of gifting.
I have no words. I don't know what to say.
Do you think there's a little bit of kind of social media play here? Like,
obviously, yeah.
Right.
It's
okay.
it's because it's a brand. Rename that to something else.
No, what I'm saying is, do you think this really happened?
I think it's for social media and they want to get this out. But like at the end of the day, she got the bag regardless of like how what she got it for.
Very true.
So, yeah.
Very true. Okay, fabulous gift there for Youmi. Enjoy it. Okay, it's 8:50, which means it is time to welcome our next guests. We're so excited to welcome this 12-year-old who's sparking a community movement of gratitude in the UAE. Talk about giving back. She's doing amazing things for the community, and we're so excited to welcome her after this very short break. Do stay tuned. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Today's guest is the 12-year-old Gianna Lungani, the founder of Labour of Love, a simple but powerful initiative that helps people show appreciation to workers by giving ready-to-made care packs back. What started as a small idea has now turned into a growing community effort, and we're here to find out all of the story. So welcome to the show, Gianna. Good morning.
Thank you for having me here. It's really a privilege.
It's a privilege for us to have you.
Yeah, it is. So, Gianna, you're 12 years old and you're already making such a massive difference in the community. So could you please tell us a little bit about yourself and what made you start Labour of Love?
Yeah. So, hi, my name is Gianna Lungani. I'm from India and America. I've lived in Dubai for 7 years. Some of my hobbies are performing arts, piano and volleyball. And I really have a passion to give back to the community. So that's what made me start Labour of Love.
Can you tell us a little bit about the name itself, Labour of Love? How did that come about?
It's actually kind of a pun for like something you're passionate about. And also it kind of like works because we're helping labourers with like love, appreciation for what they do for us.
Yeah, I loved it. As soon as I thought about it, I was like, beautiful name, beautiful name.
So, for all the people who are hearing about Labour of Love for the first time, could you please explain as to what these like care packages are that you give to them and like what's inside them?
Okay, so yeah, Labour of Love is a social venture that I started with my dad. And basically we wanted to make it easy for other people to give back and help and thank these labourers. And what's in the pack, so it starts from 12 dirhams. We have basic essentials all the way to a whole lot of love for 36 dirhams. So in the first one, we have toothpaste, a toothbrush, face wash and body wash. And then
wow.
In Little Comforts, we have all of that, plus a face towel, shampoo, and a comb. And then a whole lot of love for 36 dirhams. We have all of those too, plus a deodorant and SPF.
Oh, so it's all the essentials, basically.
Yeah, to make them like have dignity and feel comfort. Yeah.
Interesting. And so tell us a little bit about the process. This sounds like quite the operation. So where do you, and who does this? Where do you find the essentials to put into the bags, and who packs the bags?
Actually, where we find the essentials is my family owns a like wellness and beauty company. It's like all about clean beauty, and it's called GlowTerra. So we get all the essentials from there, and the stuff like combs and toothpaste we buy at the shops.
Oh,
Really
so
nice.
like that's interesting. So how do you choose like who to give these packs to?
All the frontline workers, such as food delivery drivers, construction workers, security guards, just people who do so much for the UAE. Yeah.
And interesting. So, and is it kind of you would always have the packs in your car, and then if you see someone who you think might need it, you kind of hand it out, or do you go on a specific day every week and hand them out?
I have a construction site like right near my house, so we go there to hand it out. And sometimes when like food delivery people come, we hand them out. So yeah.
Really nice.
So have you met the people that you've given these packs to? Like have they?
Yeah. We went to the construction site a few times. Like it's right next to my house.
Okay.
And yeah, we give them the packs.
Oh, that's interesting. So do you remember your first like delivery day, like when you were giving out these packs? Like do you have like an icon, like a memorable moment from that day?
Yeah, so we started a month ago, and I remember the first, I think 2 weeks after we like launched the website, I went out and I delivered them, and they were really happy. Like we gave it to them, and there's like because I always see them working in these tough heat conditions, so yeah, they were really happy.
And how many care packs do you think you've given out so far?
Well, we did recently start, but for like me and my dad went and we gave them, but maybe roughly 100.
Amazing.
Yeah, but we did just start, so this is the first interview I came to like spread the word. So yeah.
So obviously this is an amazing effort that you're doing with Labor of Love. Have you faced any sort of setbacks or like any obstacles in the way while you were like giving out these packs, or like in the entire process of the whole thing?
No, I think it's been fine. We still have we just started as well, so like we're just starting, and now after this maybe we'll get a few more orders and then we can see how it's going.
It's interesting.
And how do the orders work? Because I think that you've set up a website. Even.
Yeah, we have a website called laboroflove.ae, and it's really easy to get a pack. You just click choose a pack, and there's 3 options that are really cheap, like they're really affordable, because we don't want it to be a charity. We don't care about making a profit in this. We just want to make an impact for these laborers. So yeah, it's really easy. You go and choose a care pack, and it starts, you can buy minimum 10 to 1,000. So yeah, and on big orders, you can email us. The information is on the website, and you can even like customize it. If like you're like, oh, can I add this, or can we remove this instead of that? So for big orders, you can also do that.
And let's say I'm a school right now and I'm interested. I'm a headmistress and I'm thinking, okay, our school will get involved. We have 100 kids, so we'll make 100 orders. Can we then help with the distribution, or how would that work?
So schools, companies, and individuals, they can all order it. And even if like schools, they can come and distribute it. Even if they don't, like we can distribute it for them and send them the pictures. But we can also work if like the schools wants to come and like distribute it themselves.
Nice.
So I mean, as you mentioned, like that there obviously like there might be people, like there are people watching this and they might also be very interested in this initiative. So is there like one message that you wanna tell to them like about
I think that like we live in UAE, which is very luxurious. Like we live a great life. It's safe. It's very comforting. It's like outgoing, and the reason of that is because of these laborers. So I think that if you can purchase care packs and give them to like, if you like personally me, like I have a construction site, if other people know like these workers or these cleaning crews that they see on the road, it would be great if you guys could get these care packs, because I want like to build something like sustainable, that at least 100,000 workers receive this, because they also deserve to have a life with dignity and comfort. And also personally for me, when I'm trying to like get a task done, it feels nice when I get fresh. I feel like a brand new person. So I think it would really help change their lives. So I think we should all see if you can purchase it.
Gianna, thank you so much for joining on the show. Could I just say how well spoken and how clear you've delivered that message? And I'm so impressed by what you and your family are doing. If people would like to get involved with Labour of Love, how can they find you?
You can find us on Instagram at laboroflove.ae or on the website laboroflove.ae.
Thank you so much for being such an inspiring community member. I hope if we're all watching the Lovin Dubai show today, we take a little something from this about giving back to those who need it more than we do. Thank you so much for your time
Thank you so
today.
much for having me.
Really appreciate it. Thanks, Marth.
Thank you, Jason.
And that is the end of the Lovin Dubai show on this Thursday morning. Have a beautiful day, but we'll see you back here, same time, same place tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.
See you.